Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, well, it happened. Someone ran into the fields, I'm assuming late at night or early morning, and popped the hatch on our big grain cart and let the beans flow out while we were sleeping. We had a good day yesterday. Started soybeans hot and heavy. Took the semis home, had the grain cart and the 7830 in the back of the field, thought it'd be fine. But we've had vandalism before. Again, guys have had windows broken, other things have happened. So we try to bring all the equipment home. Well, we left it full. We were gonna dump the trucks early morning, and then we were gonna unload the grain cart and fill the semis again and get rolling. Well, we get back to the field and there's a big mess of them on the ground. Mark called, got the backhoe, skid steer. Dad took off combining, business as usual. Nothing you can do. We cleaned up. Unfortunate event, but nonetheless, the show must go on. People do some stupid things out there, and you just try to stay the course, stay positive, and say, hey, next time bring your equipment home. Luckily, it wasn't muddy. The ground's kind of dry, and we were able to scoop them up. I put the remainder of them in the combine head because they were a little dusty and dirty. You know, that sample's probably going to be a little dirtier than most, but we got the majority of them. Just a reminder, guys, when you're done at night, bring your equipment home, because I don't wish this on anybody. I'm glad no windows were broken or nothing like that. They just popped the hatch on the grain cart, and they tried to pull a little prank on us. So Dad's taking off. Thought I'd share that with you. Just stay safe out there and stay away from the crazies. They do stupid stuff like that. Just stay positive, kill them with kindness, and just keep moving forward. As for today, did you guys notice the head when I got close up there? The aerial head is down again. That's why we've got two heads. We had to hook up to our backup head. The auger was grinding on one side. We tore it apart, and the bearing was out on the auger there. Hook up to the backup one, and business keep rolling on. We'll get that fixed as soon as we can. Probably a good time to tell you another example of us using the Precision Essentials kit by John Deere. That's the Starfire 7000 and the big display we've got in there. I took the liberty of putting in the settings of the field. We call this one Atkins, 65 acres. I set the width of the head at 35.8. And my brother's gonna be doing some combining today. Dad's taking the day off. We're just gonna get this field opened up. F635 grain head, John Deere S670 combine, and a 1988 Peterbilt we'll be dumping into, and our 7830. The Precision Essentials kit is so we can run guidance, avoid overlap. Fuel is very high right now. Cut down fuel, cut down time, cut down wear and tear on the equipment. We love what we're doing, but we've got to get in and get out, get the crop off in case the weather turns worse. Meet him in the back of the field here. It's the modem in that Precision Essentials kit that relays the information back to your cell phone or back to your laptop. Like I'll show you when we get back here. I can watch and tell you how fast he's going, the moisture, and the bushels per acre. A second ago I checked, it was about 45 bushel per acre. Bone dry outside. Beautiful weather, beautiful day to harvest. Got a little patch behind here. It used to be my grandpa's house. Little ditch separating it. We'll go in there and he can unload and finish this little patch, then head into the big field. There's the modem I was referring to. I got one in this tractor too, but that's what relays the information, gets it back. Here he comes. Running pretty smooth with the backup head. Hopper getting about full. Auger out. Getting in position. Dumping. Not empty, boys. Get out of his way. He's dumped. Taking another slice off that headland. Because when he's turning, he don't want to rub auger up against them branches. That's our corn on the other side of that drainage ditch. Be combining that once the soybeans are all off. Got 500 acres of soybeans to get off, and then we'll be switching over to corn. But it's nice to have a lot of drainage ditches, county drains surrounding all your fields, because up here in Michigan, getting rid of water is very important. Here's the op center I was telling you about. You see where we're at here? I'm in that tractor on the bottom. Mark's coming around that field. So there's your field, there's your acreage. That combine's moving in real time. 3.6 mile an hour, he's just putting 42 bushel per acre, 12% moisture, 17 acres per hour he's up to now. 725 bushel per hour. So yeah, there's your, and he's headed back down. And you see there's a wash in the center of that. You can see it. We got flooded after we planted this. But all in all, she's yielding pretty decent. You can look across the road, look at that wash. But this is your op center. This is what you get when you get the Precision Essentials kit. I tell you what, I used it before when Dad was doing wheat. Track your bushel per acre and the field average, but also if you're at a field further away, I seen that Dad was stopped for 15 minutes and wasn't answering his phone. I went and checked on him. So it's just kind of technology that it's good to understand it, good to have it. Looks like he's making short work of this back field here, the back corner piece, and that hopper's already getting about full. So ready for another dump. Slowing her down, boys. He's dumping. This back piece used to be a pasture field when Grandpa was alive. We'd bring heifers over here. I was just a little kid, but then we stopped doing that, and we ripped it up. Man, was this some fertile soil. And look at them soybeans. Fertile soil after a pasture field for its whole life, you know, 100 years. Well, we'll turn out of here and go unload these. There's your ditch separating these fields. Yeah, I should have mentioned these fields they're all tiled. That's why they yield so good. That's why they're so dry. And they're empty. There's Mark already back up front here. what I'll do is I'll get in the back here, because he can only dump when he's coming back this way. For you guys that don't farm, the auger's on the driver's side, left side of the combine, so he can only dump on his way back. Auger coming out. Good looking beans right here, boys. And she's empty. Hop out here, see how close he's cutting them beans. Check out my tractor, make sure I got my hoses up out of the way. Look how dusty it is. That's bean chaff. Everything looks good. One dump in here. Darn good running tractor here. 2005. Tell you what, it's hard to believe this tractor's 20 years old, but it is. Full bore, boys. That's all, folks. Roll this back. Truck's full. Going pretty good. Another thing that we did that I think's helping out here is we started rolling these bean fields. I remember rolling this one. Used the guidance because my big roller doesn't have any markers, so set the guidance at 35 foot. And rolling a field like that, what it does is just flattens it out, smooths it out, so no rocks pop up and you don't jam up the head. Part of the problem with having so many tractors like this one here. It's our backup. We don't run it that much. We blade the pasture field with it, but they sit and the battery gets low, so this one obviously needs a battery. I'm going to get these tractors put away in the barn, and we're going to put that disc bind away once and for all. That run for a minute. I'm gonna get this bad boy unhooked. We're gonna use it to plant wheat this year. It's been so dry, we're gonna use a two-wheel drive tractor. This spine just got oil. We're gonna try to stuff it right in this corner, see if the 8400 starts. This being our planting tractor, chopping tractor. Oh yeah, a good old girl. Be able to get that rake put away, probably not today, but that'll be next. Done with that. Couple big loads of log. Greg's been doing a little bit of clearing. And there's my other tractor and disc bind. I gotta figure out where to put that. Yeah, those aren't gonna stay there all winter. The semis end up going in here and we'll stuff them in a better spot, but this is temporary. That's the drill we're hooking up to. Hopefully be planting wheat in a couple days, but first we gotta get hooked to it. Yeah, this was the newest edition this spring. John Deere 7720. Wanted this tractor, went after it, bought it in auction, used it a lot. I don't think I'm gonna fit back here, guys. No, I'm gonna have to pull that hay rake out. That's all right. That's all right. Gotta get hooked up anyway. No sense bagging equipment around, but yeah, there's your fresh oil job. Preserve that, but he unhooked my rake from my 4430. Remember my baby tractor here? New injection pump. When we were in the heat of filling all them bags, all that silage, Dad was using it to haul for me one day. 2 people hauling. That's why we got done so quick, but guess we'll hook her back up. We store this at a different farm, about a mile and a half away. Let's see how she starts. Not bad. New injection pump, new injectors. Apparently working. This out of the way for the time being. Park it here next to my list of things I have to get put away or get done. This wagon I took out of commission because it's got a hole in the floor. Need to patch that floor. Probably put a piece of steel in there. And we're back in. Lots of room now. Yeah, I tuck it over as far as I can. Same as that tongue. See how that looks? Yeah, that's perfect. Hold these in here. Get back another 4 feet this way. A little bit more. Hoses. Right here. Like that, we're unhooked.